Right here tonight at 5, 4 men, 3 from Louisville and 1 from Simpsonville in Shelby County are in jail tonight, charged for their alleged roles in the fatal shooting at New Albany's Harvest Homecoming last month. Hello, everybody. It's our top story. I'm Doug Proffitt.
And I'm Connie Leonard. The 3 suspects that are from Louisville are accused of murder. The shooting took the life of an 18-year-old high school student and injured 2 others.
Isaiah Kim Martinez and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton are live from downtown New Albany right now. And Isaiah, you were there at the news conference with authorities today, and we finally learned more information about what may have been the motive for this shooting.
Well, Doug, Connie, officials wouldn't quite pinpoint it, but we do have court documents that show text messages sent by one of the suspects here. His name is Joshua Smith, and those text messages suggest that this whole thing centers around a robbery from years ago that led to Smith's home being shot up.
We're looking at this as if it were a group effort. One individual is not alleged to have killed or hurt those 3 victims. We're looking at this as those 3 individuals and others are alleged to have committed this crime.
That's Floyd County Prosecutor Chris Lane there. Now, New Albany Police Chief Todd Bailey tells me there was an ongoing feud between groups that existed before the shooting, but would not elaborate. Meantime, authorities doubled down, saying all 3 victims were innocent bystanders, including Brendan Hagan. I talked to him today.
I almost lost my life that night. They hit me in my main artery, so I was bleeding out. And my son was there, and my girlfriend was there with her family. So, it was a very traumatic situation.
Hagan was shot in his leg and had to have emergency surgery. Meanwhile, 23-year-old Shermichael Smith of Louisville, you should see him here, one of the 4 young men arrested, went before a Jefferson County judge today. He and 2 other suspects are charged with murder. And we're told the suspects fired several shots within just 10 seconds here in downtown New Albany. That's between the YMCA and the Scribner house. As far as this investigation goes, I'm told it is still open and we can expect more charges here in the future. Doug, Connie.
All right, Isaiah, thank you very much. Also here tonight, today marks 8 years since the death of Crystal Rogers' father, Tommy Ballard. Tommy Ballard was shot and killed while he was hunting in Nelson County. His death remains unsolved. Ballard is the father of Crystal Rogers, the missing mother of 5 from Bardstown. 3 people, including her ex-boyfriend Brooks Houck, are facing charges in her murder. At the time of his death, Tommy Ballard had been leading the search for his missing daughter for more than a year. He would help organize search parties for Crystal and spend hours researching and investigating leads of his own.
LMPD is searching for a suspect after a puppy was found dead and burned. According to a department Facebook post, that puppy was found around 9:15 last Friday morning. The department blurred these photos, saying they're disturbing. According to LMPD, an MSD employee saw a small fire under I-64 at 10th and Rowan, and when they got closer, the employee found a puppy dead and burned inside a green basket. LMPD says it doesn't know if the dog died before or after the fire. Police are reviewing surveillance video from the area, and they're asking people nearby to look for home video that might have captured someone carrying that green basket. If you have any information, you're asked to call the anonymous tip line at 574 LMPD.
A University of Louisville football player is now facing charges tonight after police say he got into an argument and attacked a woman at an apartment complex. Defensive back Tayon Holloway is charged with felony strangulation and assault. According to the arrest citation, University of Louisville police responded to an apartment at the Province after someone called 911 and hung up. The citation reads that Holloway allegedly began punching a woman in the face after she tried to stop him from smoking marijuana and attempted to suffocate her with a pillow. Holloway, a sophomore, has appeared in every game for U of L this season. In a statement, the university says he's been suspended indefinitely from all team activities. Holloway's first court appearance is set for next Tuesday.
Well, we are getting ready for some impact weather days, but I tell you, that picture behind Ben's really nice right now.
Ben, it started off chilly this morning. I threw a jacket on, then came downtown. The sun came out. Did it ever warm things up really fast?
Yeah, you really did need that jacket this afternoon. After some morning showers, it turned out very nice this afternoon, and nice weather this time of the year is fleeting, as we'll see later this week as we get our first snow flurry chance. But for now, enjoy the warmth while it lasts. Upper 60s, lower 70s out there right now with that setting sun, the official sunset time just before 5:30 p.m. So we're looking at 60s to the low 70s, up I-65, Scottsburg, Seymour 71, touch cooler with some more clouds. There's been a couple leftover sprinkles off to the south in the lower to mid 60s around Campbellsville. And there you can see a few of these leftover sprinkles just off to the south of the Bluegrass and Western Kentucky parkways, but it's going to be mostly dry for the rest of tonight and partly cloudy overnight. This evening, upper 50s, lower 60s, so fairly mild for this time of the year. A couple showers will be possible again tomorrow morning, especially the northern half of the area, and looking mainly dry tomorrow afternoon. Cool and breezy, though. Jacket weather here with highs in the 50s for our Wednesday. So partly cloudy tonight, low 49 degrees, around 53 at noon tomorrow, a couple showers passing through. Drier afternoon with a high up to 56 degrees. That cold blast will arrive tomorrow night. That'll be our next weather impact alert day because of the cold, the winds, and that potential of a wintry mix and our first snow chance of the season as well. A whole lot more coming up on this coming up in just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Ben. One family-owned Louisville business is taking the next steps to invest in their own backyard. Today, CNS Manufacturing broke ground on their new facility in Oldham County. It's going to bring over 100 high-paying jobs to the area. Gabriel Gonzalez and photojournalist Jessica Farley share how a family started their business in a garage and now employ hundreds.
We always talked about maybe coming to Oldham County, but it seemed like it would be an awful great move to do that.
Oldham County is getting a new neighbor.
This project didn't just start with Ryan and Megan. It actually started many years ago with Mr. Bob Steele.
Bob Steele started CNS Manufacturing back in 1969 out of a garage. 55 years later, his grandson Ryan is now in charge.
We chose Oldham County because this is where we were born and raised. It's a really up-and-coming area. The county's investing heavily in the infrastructure here, and we also wanted to be a bigger fish in a smaller pond.
C&S creates components for the aerospace, commercial, defense, medical, and small arms industries. CNS Manufacturing will have a new building for 75,000 square feet. They also plan to partner with local schools.
To have an opportunity to come work with us, be hands-on during their high school careers, and get a feel for what manufacturing technology is all about.
Community runs deep with Ryan and his grandfather, who at 87 years old knows what it takes to run a business then and now.
I mean, how could you ever imagine 1969 in a garage that you're paying $30 a month rent with 3 pieces of machinery to get into this? No way.
For Ryan, his job is not just about supplying his customers, it's also supplying the community he's been a part of for his entire life and for the rest of theirs. Growth that is expected to continue not just for the business,
50 some odd years ago, look back and say, you started that?
but for generations to come.
Look at it today. What's amazing?
In Oldham County, Gabriel Gonzalez, WHAS11,
God.
on your side.
The only thing I can say is God.
Well, the Office for Safe and Healthy Neighborhoods is being granted $100,000 for its Love Your Block plan. The office says it wants to clean and transform 18 alleys in the Shawnee neighborhood. It believes blight removal can help reduce violence and promote neighborhood connection. The alleys will eventually be turned into green spaces where vendors can hold market days.